Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Private Practice with Soul podcast. This is the first podcast for counselors that just don't align with the traditional approaches to business and that want to use their spiritual gifts, talents, and interests to create, you guessed it, a private practice with soul. So, look, leave it to me to provide you with everything you need, including strategies that you can use to increase your income, reduce your workload, and of course, increase inquiries and referrals to your beautiful soul-led private practice. I love it so much. If you haven't done it already, grab your journal, grab your pen, and let's begin. Hi everybody, how are you going? Oh my gosh, I am just buzzing at the moment, and I just felt compelled to jump on and record this podcast right this very second. So right now it's Friday at 9:30 a.m. And I have Fridays off now. So, of course, I'm super excited about that. So, off from clients. So, this is a day just for me to do whatever I want. But that's not what I'm excited about. I'll tell you about that in a moment. What I'm really excited about is just this feeling that I've got at the moment in relation to opening up the doors to my main membership. So, my main membership, as you know, is called the Inner Circle, the Private Practice with Soul Inner Circle. But here's the thing. I was sitting here this morning and I was thinking to myself, oh, you should be better prepared. You know, I was doing all the shoulds. I was like, oh, you should be better prepared, Brooklyn. You know, this was meant to be your year of refining and getting everything just right. And so I was sitting down and I was watching TV with Gabe and I was having my almond coffee and everything was going swimmingly. And then I remembered, oh my gosh, the doors open up today and I haven't mentioned it really to anybody. I've shared a few testimonials recently, but that's about it. So I thought, what am I going to do? And I don't know. It was so strange because I just tuned into my heart, right? I'm not even joking. I tuned into my heart and I said, what do I need to share with everybody today? What would feel good for me? What would feel good for them? What do I need to do or not do? How do I need to be or not be? And I just allowed myself to go with the flow of whatever came through. And this is why I'm so excited, because I've never felt this excited about, promoting anything before or opening the doors to anything before. It's lovely. It's such a nice feeling. There's no ick. There's nothing like that. In fact, it's just been a really big joy. So what I ended up doing was just as part of my refining, I had the rebrand recently. So I've realized the pennies dropped that all I needed to do to refine things as far as that went was I just needed to be really consistent with it. So I've used my same photo and my brand colors on almost every post since I've had the rebrand. And it's great because it's starting to get brand recognition already. So I knew I needed to do that. So I went into Canva and I just made this little, I typed in, what did I type in? Flash sale or promo or something like that. And I got all these templates. And I just picked a really simple one and I put my black background with my flowers, my moody flowers on it, and just some text on the front that said, hey, you know what? The doors are open for 48 hours. And it just felt so good. And then I wrote a little caption to go with it, and the caption just felt so good to write as well. And it's nothing big. It's not even a big deal, but it just felt easy to write. And I felt like, this is something really, really special because you know what? As you know, I'd just gone in and updated everything over the weekend and fell in love with my memberships all over again. And so I guess I'm still riding on the wave of being in love with the membership. So it just felt really easy. And it felt like I just really knew that this was going to be helpful, right? So it didn't feel horrible to let people know that, hey, do you know what? You can come in now. The doors are open for like this amount of time. And so that felt really, 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 really good. The other thing that I did, and this is something I've never really done in the past with any consistency, I do believe in the power of an email list, And I try and look after my list. So periodically I send, free things to them and stuff like that. I've got good open rates, but I never really understood about how you use email marketing for private practice in the way that it's used in so many other industries, right? But I knew enough. And so anyway, today was like so much fun because I'm in Flowdesk and I've got all my segments set up, and I just thought to myself, oh yeah, this is just so obvious to me this morning. I just had this clarity and I just knew, oh yeah, okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to send this to every single segment. And then I thought, no, I'm going to send it only to the people that opted into the waitlist for it. Whereas in the past, maybe scarcity mindset would have got me sending the email out to everybody on my list and then having, unsubscribes and dealing with all of that. But this time I was like, do you know what? There isn't even any scarcity mindset. I know these people, there were 48 people, to be entirely transparent with you. I didn't have a big lead up to this, but anyway, over the last week, 48 people joined the wait list to be in the inner circle. So I just made them an email. I didn't send it to anybody else. Only the people who are on the wait list. And I had so much fun, right? I made this email. I felt like it was really beautiful. I felt like it was nice to look at. I felt like it was nice to read. I used all my brand colors. I had my flowers in there again. And I sent it off and I just feel so good about it. And then I got really excited and I thought, what else can I do? So I took the logo. I took the graphic that I made and I shared that on my social media, and that felt really good to do as well. And then the other thing that I did was I thought, well, what about the people who are already in my little membership? So I thought, what can I do that could help them? Because that first membership, it's called Private Practice 101, and that's to help everybody get started with their business, right? So it talks you through, this is what you need to do. This is how you do it. This is what you need to be compliant. Here's your checklist. So it does all that, right? It takes them from not having a practice to having a practice. And then I thought, okay, so they're in there and they've got practices now. But I know that they're also in there because they align with me and they align with my energy and they align with, the things that I talk about in terms of the masculine and the feminine and the this and the that, right? So then I thought, what can I give them that would help them feel like they're ready now to move into the next membership, the next level up? So I invited them to upgrade their memberships and said, well, do you know what? If you upgrade your membership, a couple of wonderful things are going to happen. Number one, you're going to get the membership you're in now gifted to you for as long as they're in the new membership. So that was the first thing. So it's like 2 for the price of 1. And then the other thing that I thought would be really, really helpful would be to give them a workshop. So I have said to them, if you do end up upgrading, let me know and I will run a workshop for everybody just from this little membership here that upgraded, only for you, not for anybody else. I will make you a little masculine and feminine energy workshop and give them an introduction to that and some activities that they can do and everything. So that should be a really beautiful bridge from one membership moving up now, because now they're ready to sort of graduate, if you know what I mean. So now they can sort of move into the next membership. And that felt so good, because I realized, oh my gosh, there is a pathway. There is a way forward. They don't have to feel like, oh, because we're in this little membership here, this is it, this is all there is. No, actually, now you've got this. Now you get to do this other stuff and really bring it back home, to a place that feels really, really good for you. And so I just felt so good about that. And so then I made them a little email, and again I just sent it to the 250 odd people that are in the inner circle. So I sent it to them, and yeah, it just felt so good, and I'm excited. And do you know what? I didn't even send the emails now. I scheduled them to go out. So even though I'm brimming with excitement right now, I told myself, no, we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to use what we've got that's available to us to really maximize the results that come through, because I really want this to get in front of as many people as I can. So what I did was I scheduled my email in Flowdesk for so you can schedule for best time in the morning. I'd missed that afternoon or evening. So I scheduled it for the best time in the evening, and it said that was 8:31 or something. So that's better than me sending it now, because if I send it now, not as many people are going to open it as they would at 8:31. So tonight. So even though I'm really excited, I have to sit on it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, because you know what? When you market from your soul, and when you market from a place that is aligned for you, and you really believe in what you've got, you really believe it, it's such a joy. Like, I am so excited about this, and I'm so excited to welcome anybody and everybody that either upgrades or that's totally brand new in my world and comes into the inner circle. I am so excited to meet the new faces and to help new people, and it's going to be great. And this membership hasn't been open for 10 months since it started. I had intended to open it twice a year. That didn't happen. It only opened once. So this is the first time it's opened since the original launch. But anyway, I don't know when it's going to open next, and I don't know what the price will be either. But at the moment, I'm just really happy where everything's at, and it feels so good. And I think I did the right thing scheduling the launch. Well, it's not a launch because it's already a thing, but doors open, let's say. I think I did the right thing opening that for a Friday, Saturday. It closes on Sunday, because I feel like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, people are more likely to be making decisions. And, I feel like when we go back to work on Monday, Tuesday, it's heads down, what's up, and everybody's just kind of in work mode. So I feel like having it open on Friday, Saturday, Sunday is just another way of reaching the people that I want to be able to reach. So that all feels really good. And then someone was just asking me this morning, hey, what are you going to do with your first Friday off for the year? And I'm so excited because I scheduled a float. So I think I mentioned to you before, like, one of my goals this year is to get the balance back between the masculine and the feminine. And so, one of the things I decided to do was eat better, which I have been. So I'm on day 6 now of not eating sugar, and I've not had this much energy in a long time. I feel great. I'm not sleeping that well for some reason, but I've got more energy than I ever did. So go figure. So that's going quite well. And this afternoon I've got a float, and I'm so excited because I've never had one before. It's at a place called the Private Sea in Mornington, and I'm super excited about it. And then after I've had the float, I'm having at the same place, I'm going to sit in the salt therapy room. So I've never done that before. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm kind of really looking forward to it. And then Mornington's right on the beach. So I thought after I've done that, I might treat myself and go and get a coffee and go for a walk along the pier and just, enjoy life and just enjoy the moment and watch the water. And do you know what I mean? And it's just going to be so nice. And then on the way back, I'm going to just do some grocery shopping. And then I've got a little project that I'm working on just for fun behind the scenes. So I'll probably spend some time doing that. And I'm just so excited about it. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Anywho, I think that's all I really wanted to share with you today. Just that I just wanted you to see that, when you use these tools, when you really do lean into why things are important to you, when you really do allow yourself to connect with your purpose and connect with your why, it doesn't even feel like promoting. It doesn't even feel like selling. It feels like something that you really love to do. It feels very exciting. It feels energizing, not energy draining. And I feel great about this marketing at the moment. And it's all because of everything that we teach in Marketing with Soul. And yesterday we had week 4 of Marketing with Soul, and it was so much fun because we spoke about consciousness and the role that consciousness plays in the different areas of our business, in the different areas of our private practices. And it was such a beautiful session, and I really love working with all the women there, and they're all doing so well, and 2 of them identified their niches, and it's so great. And I've got this really powerful workbook as well for looking at consciousness and the role that it plays in their business. And some of them were saying to me afterwards that they never even realized, how important this was, and why isn't it spoken about more? And you know what? I'm here to speak about it, so don't worry, I've got you covered. But yeah, your business really does get to feel easy. And I feel like when you're feeling like it's not easy, something's out of alignment, something's misaligned, and that's a clue to you to look, to reflect, to look within, and to ask yourself, what is it that isn't feeling right here? What is my body and soul telling me? And to pivot, to pivot back into alignment, whatever that might look like for you. And that's really safe, and you get to do that. And then when it comes time for you to do things like maybe you have a program for your private practice for trauma or anxiety or something, and you need to launch that, it feels really easy and it feels really light, and it's something you love to do, you love to launch. That's what Marketing with Soul is all about. And because I'm in a launch right now, I just wanted to show you what it's like behind the scenes and how it's all going. And yeah, I'll give you an update later. I think our next episode is Wednesday next week. So it'll all be over and done with then, and I can give you some numbers and anything else that you want. I can do a launch breakdown for you and share with you sort of more behind the scenes as well. But I really feel like when you allow yourself to tune into this abundance of energy that you've already got access to, all good things are going to come to you. And so if you've ever worried about having a sale, having a promotion, opening a program, running a retreat and marketing the retreat, if it's ever felt icky or uncomfortable, that would have been reflected in your results. And I want you to see, like, you can hear how excited I am about mine. This is the difference. When you're doing it from a place of total alignment, it's not even a thing. It's not even hard. It's like fun. Launching gets to be fun. And I want that for you. I want that for your private practice, because I absolutely believe that when your practice is flourishing, that's how you create self-care, when it's flourishing and when it really feeds your soul, when it's filling your cup, when it's making you feel so good. That's an act of self-care. And I want all of you to have a profitable private practice that you control, not are controlled by, that you lead, not that dictates your days, and that fills you up, not takes away from your energy. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share this because I'm just so blissed out at the moment with my little launch here. But I hope you have a really, 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 really wonderful Saturday. I will put the link for you in the show notes to the launch, so you can go and have a bit of a look if you would like to. If you would like to join, of course, I would love to have you. Absolutely. And yeah, you can leave anytime you want. It's totally fine. There's no contracts. You're not locked into anything. I'm not like that. But yeah, come along, check it out and see what you think. And I just thank you so much for listening to another episode of the podcast. I really, 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 really appreciate you more than you could possibly know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. I hope that you loved this episode as much as I loved putting it together for you. To get more resources to help you in your private practice, head over to Instagram. My handle is @theprivatepracticecoach. And also, if you want more inquiries and referrals for your business, let me know. I have a program called Clients on Demand that opens every quarter, and I can absolutely get you some information for that as well. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. Bye.